As far as the theme is concerned, there's quite a few themes. One of them that I think is really has come up quite a bit that people are surprised about is this experience specifically with Black women and their Black male counterparts, and this welling up of misogyny in education, specifically around Black male leadership, and how Black men are not listening to, not supporting, and not amplifying their Black women or yeah, Black women colleagues. That's the first one, and I wanna say that first because I think that people will be surprised by that. Another would be that, Black educators continually say they don't feel like they're being listened to, that they have these ideas, they wanna write curriculums, they wanna do their part, and they're not listened to, they're not given the time that they need to amplify the work that they wanna do. Another is that quite a few of folks have, while they're still in traditional education spaces, written books, started writing articles, started doing some conferencing on their own money, their own dime, their own time, but their managers, their principals, their admin are resenting them for it. And so instead of saying, hey, look, such and such wrote a book and we should all use it for our book study or we should all use it in our classrooms to be better educators, they're finding there's a lot of pushback and a lot of resistance from administrators for the work that they're doing, right? And I'm hearing that quite often. What I'm not hearing a ton of is, and it is true, we do need to be paid more, but you would think that that will be the number one thing on people's list when I ask the question, what do they believe schools can do? Sometimes money is on that list and we all want to be paid well, but I think that that's a every teacher of every race could say that, right? But when you talk specifically about retention of Black educators, the things that I've mentioned are really huge, right? And then I also add on top of that isolation too, right? Folks feeling isolated. They're the only one at their school. I've met a woman at a conference last year. She was the only Black woman in her district, and yeah, and she said that, "Oh, they would never fire me because," and I thought, "They'd still fire you. They trust me." I know. So those are some of the themes, and then I'll say the last one is that obviously families are impacted by the experiences these Black educators are going through when they're experiencing racism in the workplace, misogyny in the workplace. A lot of course, just like when you get hired at a place, you text someone, you call people, you put it out on Facebook, all those things, right? Put it on social media. When you experience harm, when you experience racism, and subsequently the racial battle fatigue, you also call people and you text people. And so it's not just the individual educator that is experiencing harm. They're also talking about how their families are impacted by the harm they experience in the workplace, and the families are helping pull them out and saying, "We can help you find another job. You don't have to do this." And so we're also seeing the pull out of educators as much as we're seeing the push out.